If you still got a beverage and a snack, be sure to finish it. I have enough time to react to one more. Top 10 scary ghost videos that will mock you spell badly. I spell badly when I'm trying to text and trying to sleep. Matter of fact, there was a time when I was drunk where I tried texting and I put the camera, I put the phone to my eyeballs because I couldn't see what I was typing. There's a clown in this thumbnail. I believe that's a jester or a clown. So if you have a fear of clowns, welcome. I don't fear clowns, I fear death, I guess. That associates with clowns. Why is this full screen broken?
When bad things come to those who wait.
What happened?
A serious video was shared to the internet without a source.
There we go.
Footage appears to have been recorded by a CCTV
camera
okay. inside a restaurant while the staff is finishing up work.
This looks like a school.
Up for the night. What happens next is shocking.
Holy potato. You forgot your mop bucket. You gotta clean. There you go. You see, there you go. This ghost isn't scary at all. It's just trying to help.
A mop and a bucket
Well.
can be seen sliding across.
Well, fuck me for saying that, I guess. Me thinking it's going to help by giving you the bucket. Yeah, no, I guess because you took it out and you didn't start mopping right away, that the ghost got mad and started attacking.
Across the restaurant floor by itself. But most horrifying of all, some kind of invisible force violently grabs the waitress by her hair and pulls her backwards out of frame. Now, without a source, we don't know what happened next. But I'm imagining lots of screaming and running.
So this is where it ends then?
Deer. A couple of young hunters are out scouting the countryside for deer. They search and film through a camera with a long-range lens.
Bambi!
When suddenly the hunter catches something that is just weird.
Respond while we're watching them.
All right.
Wow, the shake.
2 more black dots. Cody, how do you turn this on? Oh, what the crap? Is that a guy? What the frick?
Wait.
What the what was that?
He's walking creepy.
Dude, that was a skinwalker. What?
Follow him.
I videoed it. What the frick?
I'm gonna go get my.
That was a skinwalker.
No.
Even in the distance and with the bad video quality, it is obvious that some
I wouldn't say a skin. Wow, why does pausing bring worse? I wouldn't say skinwalker mainly because I don't know where they are exactly. Yeah, because I believe, if I remember correctly, skinwalkers are a Native American thing. I think what makes it weirder is the fact that it looks like this thing has such a very long arm and it's slouched over. For all we know, this could actually just be a person that suffers from gigantism or something.
strange, large, misshapen figure seems to be chasing the deer and running at an inhumanly fast speed. The
That's running?
unidentified figure looks humanoid in shape, but appears to run on all fours like an animal. The guys are confused and laugh it off, but are baffled by what they just captured. The hunters still have no idea what they filmed to this day. Through the eyes of a child. Early one evening in Louisiana, Mallory Weber is taking a fun video of her son Cashton when something unexpected happens that absolutely chills her.
Cheese! Cheese! What you doing?
Oh hell no. Oh hell
What you
no.
see?
Dear Baba.
What?
Baba.
What do you see? Who are you saying hi to? Who are you saying hi to? Dude, you need to stop that. You're freaking me out. Come on.
The little boy appears to see someone standing inside Mallory's bedroom.
When you said Papa, could it be like Grandpa? I doubt it's Dad. I'm pretty sure this kid's dad is probably still alive because he seems very young. But he said Papa. There's a lot of people that say Grandpa as Pop. So could it be that he's saying his grandpa? Does he know what his grandpa looks like?
Someone he calls Paw. Freaked out by his behavior, Mallory quickly walks over to the bedroom to look inside. But there's no one there.
You turn on the light, but the ceiling fan is on.
To TikTok, where it quickly spreads and is watched by millions. Her comment section is flooded with questions, so she decides to answer a few in 2 more videos.
Answer my damn questions. I asked them.
There's really not much of a backstory, I'm sorry. I was just videoing him being cute and saying cheese, and then that happened. Never happened before. Both his grandpas are still alive. It's...
Okay, she actually did answer my question. Okay, so throw what I just said out the damn window. Since she actually did answer my question that it's not the grandpas.
my grandpa and my husband's grandpa that both passed away like a year ago. He did meet both of them. They never lived in my house before. That bedroom was me and my husband's bedroom. I'm trying to think of all the questions because I want to answer all y'all.
Well, you had a sixth sense in me asking this question. Great grandpa. So we know the husband is still in the picture, but yeah. I rescind what I just said. What was thrown out the window, go outside and bring it back. It could be the great grandpa.
I don't know. That's about it. This never happened before, so that's why I was telling him to stop, and that it was freaking me out because I didn't know how to respond. It never happened, and it was freaking me out. But that's about it. Who's Papa? Papa could be my grandpa or my husband's grandpa because they both passed.
I just said
the
that.
same year. Both my son's grandpas are both alive. I don't know if you call them grandpas, papas, grandfather. I don't know, but we call them Papa. That's how they are down here.
A great grandpa. That's so.
Answered your question? I don't know.
So could it be that the boy saw the spirit of one of his parents' grandfathers? Or what do you think?
That's what I've been leading to this whole video, damn it.
In another video, this time from Georgia, proud mother Christy is home alone with their 2-year-old son Levi when he too sees something that his mother just can't see.
Where's your favorite place to go? What do you see?
I see something behind her. I see something behind her in a tiny.
You see what?
A bad thing.
A bad thing?
A bad thing.
What does it look like?
A ghost.
A ghost?
It's one.
No, there's no ghosts. No ghosts here. Ghosts be gone.
I wanna see it right here. Mommy, go in my room. It's not scary in my room.
It's not scary in your room? Well, you need to stop acting weird.
It's scary here.
It's not scary in here.
I feel scary thing floating in the hat.
There's a scary thing floating? Where?
The hat.
Baby, there's nothing there.
Yes, it is.
No, there's not. Stop it. Stop it.
Little
This is why kids have trust issues, because they tell you things that you don't pay attention. I've had this happen to me once before. When my sister had her son, my nephew, there were times when he would be playing by himself in the living room and the kitchen, and he'd start talking to someone that wasn't there. And I do remember specifically there was one time where I don't know if my fridge is supposed to do this, but it ended up making a loud bang. And to me, that's just a normal thing, but what wasn't normal was that my nephew ended up turning around behind him and screamed out, "Hey, you ass!" at them, as if something was behind him, telling him to get out of the way or something. And it was just me, my sister, and my brother-in-law at home at the time. I was in my room playing on my PS2. It was that long ago that PS2s were still the main consoles. I don't remember where my sister and my brother, they were in the living room. I just don't remember. There was another time too where this is still like to my nephew. Um, we walked out. I forgot where he was. He was either in my living room or he was in the room. But we actually did see something standing over him, arms crossed and everything, looking right down at him, and he was looking back up at whatever it was that was there. Like they were talking, and it immediately just went away after. It's not the only paranormal stuff that's happened while I'm living here, but it's some of the paranormal stuff that I can recall happening when I had my nephew around when he was a toddler at the time. He is in high school now. This was a little over 10 years ago, I believe. I don't know his age. I think he was born in 2006, if I remember correctly. So this was around 2009 to 2010, if what I remember correctly. So yeah, more of the story of this. This also happened to my niece as well. She ended up getting scared of something that we didn't see, and I don't know how. She ended up falling asleep standing up that night. I have no idea how you do that. That was probably even creepier than anything that I just said before. That is all I can recall involving my niece and my nephew. I have other nieces and nephews. They either were not living here when they were growing up, or nothing was targeted towards them. But this niece and this nephew that I am talking about, they are the oldest of all of the whole bunch. So yeah, if I remember, they were not, the other ones that were born were not living here at the time. And when they come to visit, I don't notice. Actually, never mind. I'm not around to notice. So I don't want to say any absolutes. So I'm just gonna say, if your kid or any baby is talking like this, you best damn better pay attention to what they're saying, because I don't know what is it with their eyes that they could see that we end up losing when we grow up. It is one of the things that we do lose when we grow up. I'm pretty sure whatever type of vision that they have. Yes, their imagination can run wild, but God, if they are talking like this, you best damn pay attention to what they're saying, because there is no way they would be talking like this unless you yourself are talking like this around them the entire time that they pick up on it.
Levi appears to see something that he describes to be a, quote, bad thing.
Also, the fact that it's floating is another thing.
A, quote, ghost. And a, quote, scary floating thing. He urges his mother to go to his room where, in his words, it's not scary. After the shock wears off a little, Christy seems to kind of believe him, and she follows her son into his room.
Look, it's kind of Sammy. Go in my room. Try to go in Mommy. Go in my room. Drink is Sammy. Oh, go in my room. Mommy, come with me.
Okay.
Cool. Mommy, cool. Mommy, come in here too. It's nothing scary.
Nothing scary.
Now, it's worth mentioning that Christy's TikTok page is completely dedicated to cute videos of her son, but none of them have anything to do with the paranormal, except these two. So could little Levi really be seeing a ghost? Something that's scary enough for him to warn his mother and guide her to safety? Let me know what you think.
Again, it's why I said there is no reason for them to be speaking stuff like this unless you yourself are normally talking like that around them. That's why I say pay attention to them.
We need scary videos. So if you see a scary video that you think would be great on the top 5, email us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
I'll record one for you.
This next TikTok user might seem familiar to you as we've featured the beginning of his story on Nuke Stop 5 before.
The beginning.
Jacob says that he
Did I react to it?
his grandmother's house after she passed away, and he now lives in the old home. While cleaning out his grandmother's belongings, he finds a creepy old antique
Oh, hell no.
Jacob feels eerily drawn to the strange doll and decides to keep it, sitting it on top of a
Why?
bedroom. It was
Why? There is a whole hotel in Wyoming. I believe it's Wyoming that is dedicated to clowns and these type of dolls. And they're all haunted, I'm pretty sure. Why would you keep it? Never mind, you're drawn to it. There's some demonic thing drawing you to this thing to keep it. Be gone with it.
very bad idea. One night, Jacob is woken up by the sound of knocking coming from his bedroom closet.
And you keep it in your room, staring at you while you sleep? To top it off, you live in a stereotypical horror house. Oh my, you see why you don't keep this with you.
Soon after posting this horrifying video, Jacob just sort of disappeared from the internet. Now it's nearly 7 months later, and Jacob is back. He says he's been busy slowly renovating the house and has now moved the Jester doll into its own room. Jacob says
So it's not a stereotypical horror house anymore.
nothing really happened. But then late one night, Jacob is again woken up by a strange sound. What happens next is chilling.
The fact that you kept that thing for months after seeing that, you are on a different level.
I just heard banging.
I mean, this shadow right here looks like the Jester. It's not a shadow, I think it's just a stain on the wall. have a stereotypical loud creaking ass door in this house. You're asking to be haunted. Is this the room where the jester is? Oh, we're Resident Evil styling this door. Why do you have it facing your room? Oh no, it's gonna be facing you now, isn't it? Oh my god.
Jacob hears loud banging coming from the room
Why
next
keep
to
this
his.
thing?
The room where he keeps the jester doll. He gets up to investigate but finds nothing out of the ordinary. But then he hears loud footsteps coming up the staircase right behind him.
I kick a coast down the damn door.
Slowly swings open, and when he turns around, the doll now seems to be staring at him. Jacob's absolutely freaked out and decides to move the doll once again, but this time he leaves it all the way down in the basement. After everything that's happened, he decides to buy a security camera to keep an eye on the creepy doll. And that might have been a mistake.
With this frame, yeah, it definitely was a mistake. Oh boy. You got a basement in this. Scratch off another checklist of horror house.
Because just days after putting the jester doll down in the basement, things start to happen that are absolutely terrifying.
I'm here to believe that things were always happening. He was just not around to see them. I would do the staring contest all day. I haven't blinked once this entire hour.
Moving around the creepy doll, and TikTok viewers swear that they can see one of the doll's eyes moving.
Oh, I didn't even notice that.
Security camera captures. What happens next is pure nightmare fuel.
I mean, it was a nightmare fuel already. I see. I can't. This is so scary. I can't even speak. Oh shit is right. Why is this camera moving? Oh hell no. You do a quick turnaround and the light bulb exploded. Okay. Oh hell no. I hear that thing moving around. What just happened?
The doll's arm moves by itself just before the basement light bulb shatters. Then in a later video,
The hand moved towards the light too. And you still keep this thing!
the camera is pushed over without explanation. Jacob now believes he might have inherited a seriously haunted house and doll, and is getting increasingly more freaked out as each night passes.
Look at the Conjuring. Well, with the Annabelle doll. Learn from other people's mistakes.
He doesn't want the doll anywhere near him and will continue to keep it in the basement. You can follow Jacob's paranormal captures over on his TikTok page, The Clown Doll 5.
You know what? Yeah, keep it. Content, entertainment for others, I guess. Thank you for your sacrifice.
What waits below. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations explore the Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker in England. In the early 1950s, the bunker was built 125 feet underground and was intended to be the center of operations for the UK if there was ever a nuclear attack. The entrance to the massive structure is hidden inside an otherwise very normal-looking cottage in the middle of nowhere and surrounded by woods.
I assume the British people knew this was there at least.
Apparitions inside the bunker walls. An old lady is often seen wandering the hallways. A female Royal Air Force officer in uniform is said to appear and shout at visitors to get out. And finally, a male
Well, hold up, why?
Charles allegedly wanders the areas on the second floor. The bunker was decommissioned in 1992 and is now a museum. The Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations team plans to spend the entire night underground in the bunker as they attempt to capture evidence of the alleged ghostly sightings. Now, the Kelvedon bunker has 3 levels, and the investigators find themselves on the top floor passing through the dormitories. On a previous investigation of the Kelvedon Hatch nuclear bunker, lead investigator Jeff says that he experienced a completely unnerving paranormal experience in this very room.
Excuse the laughter, there's a reason I'm laughing.
Deal, Jeff. You alright?
What just happened? Did he hit something?
I made you jump. I got touched on my arm. What? In there. Right next.
What?
Hello?
Okay, I don't mean to sound rude, but if you can see it, there's no reason I laugh. That's all I'll say.
Did you just touch me?
And now, years later, Jeff and his team are back again, alone inside the same dormitory room and in pitch black darkness once again. The guys do their investigation and then decide to leave the dorms. But it did not go well.
We finished the session in the dormitories, and as we try to leave, the door will not open as if it's been held from the other side. I try to open the door, pulling as hard as I can, but the door will not open.
Do what we saw in the previous video with Saudi Arabian people. Kick down the door. You're facing the wrong way. Actually, never mind. Kicking the door. Kicking the door might work. It'll scare the ghost on the other side holding the door. Like, oh man, these guys ain't here to fuck around. They're kicking these doors. Oh, is he actually gonna kick the door?
Who's holding that door?
Oh, damn. My excitement dropped. I actually don't think you'll get away with kicking the door. It's a museum. Don't you have a flashlight? Shine your light through the window.
Can we come out, please? We want to come out now. Thank you.
No, there's a nuclear attack. You gotta stay in there. Okay.
That's pretty weird.
This door creaks. Audio trail. Hey, it's closing.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that door now.
It's closed.
The exit door seems to be held shut by some unknown force. But then, after a polite request, it suddenly just opens with ease. Jeff says that it felt like someone was holding the door shut on the other side. Now, this is where things take a very creepy turn.
It wasn't creepy already?
Of investigating, the team heads off to bed. Bill is preparing to lay.
They sleep in there?
When unbeknownst to him, their static camera captures something chilling.
Phil arranges his bed, There is no one else on this level at this time, and as he climbs into his bunk bed, a figure which moves at great speed passes the window at the far end. You can see the dark hair and a white shirt as it passes by.
An unknown figure passes by the same door that was held shut by something earlier. The Ghost Tech team says that no one else was on this floor at this time, and the entrance to the bunker was locked shut. Also, it goes without saying that this small dark-haired figure certainly doesn't look like any of the Ghost Tech team. So just who or what is this? You can watch this investigation with even more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech
Flashing light warning.
Investigations. Misfire. Nuke's Top 5 viewer Luke Hosea reached out to me about a very strange event that took place in broad daylight on the street in front of his home in Leicestershire, England. The spooky and baffling moment was caught by his family's CCTV camera.
No, it's not showing.
I have a big pet peeve of people that I'll just say it, like, you got it on camera. You could upload that footage instead of having to record that footage on your phone. You clearly have it saved. It's just a pet peeve I have. I guess you wanted the commentary.
It's not a very clear picture because there's lights quite shiny on it.
A bizarre bright light that resembles fire seems to appear out of nowhere behind the cars. Luke said,
did it make a sound?
Or his family have any idea what these strange fireballs could be. There are no electrical lines and no telephone lines running above this particular area.
Did it make a sound?
What do you think this strange ball of light is? I'm stumped, so let me know.
If it made a sound, it could just be someone off screen lighting a firecracker or something. If it made no sound, you just got a demon spawning through the ether. Godspeed.
The Waving Woman. Paranormal investigators Pete and Dan from the YouTube channel Night Watchers Paranormal Australia set out to investigate the allegedly haunted Mapleton Cemetery in Australia.
That's near Brisbane, I saw.
Many people have witnessed
trying to visit there one day.
Of a woman crossing the road next to the cemetery. They say that
make sounds.
Waved at them.
I'm pretty sure I'm making sounds right now.
Disappear right before their eyes. Dan and Pete begin their investigation by setting up 2 static cameras, one recording in night vision mode. As the investigators are still deploying several motion sensors around the graveyard, their night vision camera captures something truly bizarre.
How you get night vision on your phone? Am I looking at the wrong thing? Oh, okay.
A dark shadow-like figure can be seen quickly darting from right to left across the cemetery grounds. Now, whatever it is, the figure is dense enough that it actually blocks out the light of Pete and Dan's flashlight as it passes right behind them. The 2 investigators don't hear or see anything at the time, and they only discover what they captured later when reviewing their footage. So could it be that the mysterious waving woman made an appearance? Or let me know what you think.
I do ghost hunting. I'll be live streaming it. You guys can scream at me.
Investigation and many more over on the YouTube channel Night Watchers Paranormal Australia, Danvers State Hospital. So these next 2 videos were posted to YouTube a long time ago, and nothing in either video was intended to show anything supernatural. In fact, both videos were posted by urban explorers who have never posted a single paranormal video ever. But
So did people just see it now?
Watch these videos and notice something strange that was missed. The first video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Macy Asher.
I feel like I haven't seen any urban exploration videos before until I started watching Nuke's Top 5s. I partly feel like Nuke's kind of helped urban exploration videos popularity go up. It's just a thought. Because there was even an urban exploration horror game that I played last year during my October marathon of streaming, which I sadly plan to go through again this year. Anyway.
The video was recorded way back in 2003 by a guy named Dave who was filming inside the infamous old Denver State Hospital. The Denver's hospital was an insane asylum built back in 1874. Eventually, it was discovered that patients were being subjected to horrible treatment and abuse at the hands of the hospital staff. Denver State Hospital was closed and abandoned in the 1990s. It goes without saying that the huge empty structure was said to be extremely haunted. So Dave is exploring the basement while recording everything on an old analog camcorder. Dave doesn't know it, but he captures something truly bizarre.
Oh, it even sounds like analog. Like, oh, this came on VHS, I'm assuming.
Did you see it? A dark figure can be seen moving inside a doorway.
Oh.
Now, Dave has never said that what was captured was anything paranormal. In fact, he's never even saw the figure.
I saw it, but I thought it was just his shadow because there is light. There's a light source there and stuff. I thought it was just his shadow because it did look like he was also still holding up a camera there. I have no idea what type of analog camera he has. The one my parents had back then, before I was born, was two-handed, but then later on, sometime after I was born, we had another analog camera that still recorded to tapes. And that one could have been one-handed, so I don't know.
And the footage is over 20 years old. But a watchful Nuke's Top 5 viewers.
See, I feel like this is just his shadow, because it looks like he's holding a camera up.
Spotted this creepy figure, and I'm not sure what it is. Could it be that Dave accidentally captured the spirit of a Danvers hospital patient? We'll never know.
I'll just say it's a shadow still.
Danvers Hospital was torn down in 2007 and replaced by luxury apartments.
They still look like the hospital.
Like a scary place to live. School spirit. This next video was sent in by Nuke.
I fully believe that my high school? Not my high school. My elementary school was haunted. I fully believe that because there was some weird stuff going on in the damn bathrooms. And I don't mean people were doing weird stuff in the bathroom. I mean, for some reason, we'd walk in and maybe it could be faulty wiring, but the lights would just start flickering for some reason. If I had my old phone from way back then, the old flip phone, I did record one video and there was a thing that I captured on it. It was at one of the stalls and it looked like something was just standing there and it turned around to look back at us. And we just closed the door and just ran away. And this only happened in the bathrooms of the main building. So if I was to describe it, the school, there's one giant building that has a second floor. It's the only building in the entire school that has a second floor. That's where the office is, the library and stuff are on the first floor. And the second floor, there's classrooms meant for the 4th and 5th graders, and there's a computer lab up there. Then there's like bungalows and other type of classrooms to the right and other different buildings. And then there's like a giant PE field plus playground and stuff, elementary school. The school is very old. That I will. It's very old as well because once if you go into that auditorium as well, it still has like the very old architecture, and I'm pretty sure them seats are also from very old. My middle school was also very old as well, but the elementary school is the only time that I've ever experienced anything paranormal that I cannot explain. In high school, I did have a thing where for some reason the projector screens would go up by themselves, but that should just be those screens sucked and they couldn't keep things lower. But I can't say for certain because that high school was new when I first started going in there. It was newly built, and I was the first class to graduate that was there for all 4 years. In my area, anyway. Yeah. Class of 2015 was the first one there for all 4 years. So that's how new that high school was. But yeah. That elementary school that I went to is still operational. They just added an elevator attachment for the second one. Why it didn't have one in the first place, it is a mystery, but they just added it. Which I feel they should have added it for a while, because, you know, how do handicapped people get to the second floor?
Stop by viewer Ethan Sheely, who together with his brother used to explore abandoned places in North Carolina and upload their footage to YouTube.
It's in North Carolina.
Since then, Ethan has moved away from home, so no more exploring.
Well, you can still
Ethan is
explore.
feeling a bit nostalgic about the old explorations with his brother and takes a look back at their old videos. In a video where he is exploring an abandoned 1950s middle school.
Oh, it's a middle school. Like, are these gunshots? It looks like someone's just standing there. This looks like one of the high schools near where I live. Not my high school. It was a high school I would have gone to if that new one wasn't built. But yeah. I was gonna say this also looks like the set to the movie Accepted. Anyway, what was I gonna say? This urban exploring is something that I have an interest in doing, but where I live, there's a really huge homeless problem. So, and homeless people can be unpredictable with what they do, as I said during one of the last videos, where I believe it was the first one that I reacted to in these three series. The one that broke into my work. So that's the one thing that's keeping me from doing it. Also, if I'm doing it, I will end up being alone because I have no one here that would ever want to do that with me at all. So, and I hate doing things alone. Oh, well, when it comes to real life things, I stream alone most of the time, but yeah.
He spots something that he had never noticed before.
It's about that one, yeah, that guy that I took a picture of, and then the thing says absolutely not allowed on the premises. Yeah, that's the homeless guy that broke into my building. Is that an Among Us tagged on the wall? Anyway, hurricane. That has to be. What's censored? Is there a penis drawn there? It looks like the shape. I heard something. I heard the sound effect. No, I was too busy looking at the walls.
In the hallway, a dark figure can be seen stepping out of a doorway and then disappearing right back inside. Ethan explains that he and his brother explored every single inch of the building that day, and they didn't find any squatters or homeless people in the building. So he has no idea who or what this could be. Hell's Kitchen. This next spooky video
the place?
from Krugersdorp, South Africa was shared to Reddit by user Puzzleheaded-Snow23. The footage shows a woman taking a tour through an empty apartment, recording each room as she goes.
This is for like real estate?
There might be something else inside the apartment with her.
This is like a real estate video. Gordon Ramsay has an angry... pretty sure with all the anger I see on his videos. Despite the sound of a bunch of doors slamming, this looks like a nice place to live. And the... Oh, hell no. Never. I'd rescind everything I just said.
Did you see it?
That's why...
An unidentified figure can be seen walking through a door and just passing through the kitchen. Reddit user PuzzleHuddedSnow23 claims that the filmer didn't notice whoever or whatever this is. So is this strange footage proof of the paranormal?
It's creepy because it just looks like a woman in a nightgown. But now that I saw this, I do not want to live there anymore.
Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Thanks so much for watching. As always, my schedule is weird, so please hit subscribe and also hit the little bell notification icon so you never miss a video. Follow me on the socials if you've got some random comments, because most of the time I answer. Or if you say something horrible, I block you.
What?
One of the two.
Wait, would I get blocked for reacting to your stuff and then with the stupid stuff commentary that I'm adding? Please don't. I enjoy your videos. Even though I'm actually not caught up on them, I'm like behind by... This one for some reason has watch time, but I think that's previews. But yeah, I'm behind videos. But yeah. Well, that was a good way for me to not be able to sleep tonight. So yeah, I don't know if I will probably come back again to... I see these guys are on a Discord call. Let me not spoil myself. I will probably continue to reacting to more Nuke's Top 5s if that's something people would like to continue seeing. But if not, then oh well. I mean, I'll probably still do it just one more time after. So yeah. But as of now, I have ran out of time for this. I hope your beverage and your snacks didn't find their way out if you were too scared to continue watching with me, especially this one right here. The thumbnail for this one. That video was that one actually did spook me. Along with this jester. So yeah. Other than that, I probably am planning to make my own Discord server for streaming and whatever else that I could add as well. So keep a lookout for that if I ever am too lazy / unlazy to make it. And yeah, if these are not something that people would like to continue seeing, then I can at least share it at an audience there if they would like to join that community. If I would like to make a community so that way so people could like be more friendly with others, because real world sucks, and it's probably better to have multiple places where you can have fun and relax and talk to people that you probably would never have talked to before until then. So yeah, this thumbnail freaks me out. Destination Fear. So other than that, I would like to thank you all for joining on me on this horror journey of I don't want to say discovery, but I guess you're discovering your nightmares, if that's the case. And if there's anything else that I could probably improve on my React couch other than the name, let me know as well, because I have no idea how big or small this video is compared to how it is, but yeah. And yeah, other than that, every video I react to is of course gonna be linked, so hopefully you can all go to the original uploader, give them the view, give them the like, and just support them that way. I cannot support them because I'm not monetized. I'm not big enough to be monetized, but I hope my view and my like and my reactions can at least draw more supporters towards them as well. So yeah, I will see you all on the next video, whatever it might be. Observation Duty 5, more Nuke's top 5 reactions, or something else. So yeah, take care everyone.